Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 15 and today we are starting a brand new season with Palermo in Serie A as season 2 gets underway. And I'm super excited, man, so let's just get straight to it because I love the new seasons in career mode and I know you guys do as well. Now, to briefly recap last episode, we won't show any highlights like in my Huddersfield CM, but we did get knocked out of the World Cup by Germany in the quarterfinals in a bit of bizarre fashion, really. The game was 2-2, frenetic first half, and then later on I thought it was going into extra time, and then Muller won it with like seconds to go, and I was heartbroken, absolutely devastated. We had the World Cup though, we lost to Germany in the quarterfinals, so those who didn't watch the episode, and that was where our progress ended. But I also said during the episode I was going to show you guys what happened with the club whilst we were still in the tournament, because of course the new season officially started on the 1st of July. But there was nothing. There was pretty much nothing going on. We got ourselves into a pre-season tournament, as you'll see right now, as per normal. Just picked one of the most prize money, as we always do. I think there might have been a loan offer for one of our players, but other than that, there was literally nothing going on. It's been a weird start to the season, 2 weeks in, and I suppose the chairman and the board must have been watching us in the World Cup as well, because there's been very little going on. But we will show you the budget to begin with as well, and as you can see, we got £7.64 million for the new season in Serie A. And I got to be honest here, that's quite disappointing. That's not that much more than we had in Serie B. And, you know, going into a higher division, going into the top tier in Italian football, with our very youthful squad and a thin team as well, 7.6 million is not a lot of money, but then again, we didn't really have much money from the tournament prize money last year, only winning 2 million for winning the Serie B. So I guess we can't be that surprised. But as for our objectives this season, as you can see, well, there's some tough ones. Youth development is still a long-term objective, same one as before, which is make a 2.6 mil profit from youth player sales within 2 seasons. Brand exposure, this year is to gain 10.5 million for earnings from shirt sales. Has anyone failed that shirt sales objective? I've never seen anyone fail it before, so I'm pretty sure we will succeed at. No continental, of course, we're still not in Europe yet, but domestically, how about this? Coppa Nazionale reached around the 32 stage, which we will, of course, do if we win the first game. And also in the Serie A, finishing mid-table. Now, I know that Palermo last season were relegated in real life from the Serie A back to the Serie B, and when a team comes straight back up, the board want mid-table security. They want to be secure in the top tier and not be worrying about, once again, going down to the second tier. So I can understand why the board have asked to finish in mid-table, but I was hoping they'd just say avoid relegation, because whilst I do believe we've got the ability to do that, our squad still isn't that great. And with the Serie A being a really tough league, it's going to be tough to ensure security in our first season, you know, easily. So I think that could be quite a tough objective for us. We'll have to wait and see. And also the financial objective, as you can see there, is within 3 seasons, increase the club worth of your club by 100%. And right now we're past the halfway point at 56%. So those are our objectives. That is our budget. And that's pretty much it. So our squad going to the new season as follows. As follows, if you will. Same 4-1-2-1-2 narrow probably will be our formation this year, like it was last year. And for the most part, it's the exact same score. We've signed no one on pre-contracts, and we still have just the one foreign player here, and that is... Where is he? Where's he gone? Oh, there he is, right at the top. Coronado, who is Brazilian. He's still the only foreign player here. And we'll look to sell him as soon as possible. And then we'll have what we need to have with Palermo, which is a fully Italian side. And there was one bid, as you might have seen in the inbox there. Andrea Cardi was wanted by Turney on loan, but we never got back to them. And he stayed here because, again, we can't really afford to loan out players. You don't have the squad to do that at the moment. But yeah, as the new season starts, I'm excited for it. Our youth scout, by the way, is back. He is the Portuguese scout, the 5-star. So we will send him back out to Italy, but not right to begin with. I'm going to wait until after the transfer window before we spend, 360 grand? I think it is. 360 grand on sending him out. So wait until the summer transfer window is over and we've splashed our cash. But as for new signings, well, our shortlist is basically the same as last year. And with 7.6 million, there's not that much we can do really in this new season. So I got to be honest here. I'm a little bit worried we won't really sign anyone. We might sign 1 or 2 decent squad players. But for the most part, the players that would really improve the first 11 are out of our price range right now. And the players that are squad players aren't that much better than the squad players we currently have. So we're going into the new season, and this is going to be quite bizarre because I really don't know what we're going to do in terms of our transfers. There's not much we can do, and we're in a bit of a pickle here, I must say. I guess one thing we could do is go to the free agents pool and see if there's any Italians here. This is probably the best way to get squad depth in this sort of save on the cheap. And hopefully there'll be one or two. And no, those are the two players that we released last season, Luca Maniero and Davide Peterman. So that does not help one bit. That's great. Okay, so the game is not being kind to us in terms of the luck in the new signings department to begin this season off with. But also as well, as we set the training up for the first time, I know that last season lots of you guys were trying to correct me in the comment section down below regarding pronunciations. My good friend Andy the Italian, as some of you guys might know him, was kind enough to send me a voice memo with some help with the pronunciation. So I should hopefully be a little bit better this year with names such as Melagorni and Barella. At least I'll try. But I know last season I was horrible at pronunciations. If you've been following me for more than 5 weeks, you will know that there's two definite certainties with me. One is that I can't count and my maths is horrible, and the second one is that I can't pronounce names that aren't English, and even those ones I struggle with sometimes as well. So like last season, you'll find that almost every single drill will be durable possession, if not every single drill, because again, the main concern I have with this team is the stamina. You know, last season that was our main problem. We had so many games to play and the players were just so tired all the time. We need to make sure our players have the best physical standards possible, because otherwise they will just get far too tired to play week in, week out, because it's a young team, it's a small squad, and thus they are required to play a lot of games in quick succession. And unfortunately, I've just seen as interesting Chiesa from Wolfsburg, who want to sign him from Fiorentina, £15.8 million. Now, this was going to be my number one target heading into Season 2. And sadly, he's off to Germany instead, or so it seems. We can't match that offer right now, because we've not even got half that kind of money. So, I tell you, man, like, Season 1, we signed so many new players. Players were willing to take a pay cut to come here. We absolutely loved it. But going to Season 2, this is going to be one hell of a challenge, man, honestly. We've got such little money available in our budget. We've got a small squad. It's not that great. This is going to be tough, man. This is going to be tough. And so the World Cup final is just being played, and there you go. The winners in the end were Portugal of the World Cup. Did I say in the last episode I was going to show you who won it? Well, hopefully you guys assumed. Yeah, Portugal in the end won the World Cup. Do we get to find out who won the third place playoff? Do they have third place playoffs in FIFA? I'm pretty sure they used to. But anyway, Portugal won the World Cup anyway. They beat Spain by 1-0. So Ronnie captures that World Cup title. I'm so desperate for both Ronaldo and Messi to win at least one World Cup each before they retire. In my opinion, they are the greatest footballers of all time, and it would be so sad to know that neither of them were able to win the World Cup. But anyway, Portugal won the World Cup, and of course we were knocked out by Germany in the quarters. Bonifazi is wanted by Torino. We signed him from Torino, didn't we? And Torino saw last season how good this guy was, particularly the upper body strength that we were praising quite a lot. But he's not coming back to you, lads. He's not coming back to you. We like Bonifazi a lot. Kevin stays with us. And also, as we get into our first pre-season game, as Chiesa has indeed gone to Wolfsburg as well. No, I knew we couldn't afford him, but still, I really wanted him for this season. We've got St. Pauli, one of our former career mode sides of last year in the RTG career mode, and we thrashed them by 4-0. If they've not got Moses Odja running up and down the pitch in the middle of the park, what do you expect? Oh, great. And now Di Francesco is wanted by Newcastle for 9.7 million, which, again, we can't afford right now. And this is like the B-Tech version of Chiesa that I was going to sign if I couldn't sign him. So my backup option for the winger role is going to go as well. This is a nightmare start to the season, man. Derry want to take Luca Fiordilino on a 1-year loan, but we don't have the squad to let him go, and that wouldn't even give us any money anyway. Oh, this is a really tough start to the season, man. This is really tough. Well, let's win this second game and at least give us a good chance of getting through to knockout stages. There we go, 2-0. Coronado, who we're trying to sell, the Brazilian player in our side, and also Cutrone is 5th already in 2 games. So that's good, I guess. At least we're doing it in the preseason tournament. But what we really need to do is sell Coronado, man. I don't want to release him because that will cost money. We need money, so I want to sell him and get some money. We'll play this third and final group stage game. We'll go back to our normal first 11 to make sure we definitely go through, because I don't really feel as though we'll have much problem against this team, so I don't really know much about them. Alanya Sport, can we get through? Oh, we lost. Oh, God, no. Does that mean we're out? Does that mean, oh, we can't afford to go out of the preseason tournament. We can't afford to go out of the preseason. Okay, we made it through. Thank God for that. If we went out of the preseason tournament in the group stage as well, that really would be everything going against us right now. We just made it through, and we did it on goal difference. Thank God for that. So 704 grand for the tournament prize money. Good. That means our budget's now up to, what, £8.3 million. So it's still not a lot. Normally what I do is I like to play the pre-season games and then make signings directly afterwards. But right now I don't really know who we can sign. I really don't. This is really tough, man, because normally when I go into a new season, I have a sheet of paper alongside me. I don't have that today, with like transfer targets and what I want to do and what I want to talk about going into the episode. But today, didn't write anything down. Just thought I'd wing it. But I wish I did do a little bit more preparation, because I genuinely don't know what players we can sign to improve this Palermo team with this sort of budget. There's very few options out there. However, as you can see here, there is some good news. You can see it in the inbox right now. A quick academy update here, and you can see that Mariani is still 15 years old, so I can't promote him yet, but I can't wait until this guy turns 16, man. 88 to 94 potential with 60 overall. I don't want to jinx things, but surely this guy has got potential to be special. And Fabio Romano is now 17. His potential is very good, but the overall is shockingly low. But some very good technical stats there already. 86 ball control on someone that's 52 rated. That's quite odd. But you would have seen it there. There is a transfer offer for Coronado, and that comes from Genoa for £4.8 million. Igor, please, mate, don't turn this down. We desperately need that money. So, of course, we're going to accept that, and hope he goes. There is still that bid for Luca Fiordilino from Derry City on a one-year loan. And also there's a bid there for Meligoni from Atalanta to want to loan him. But of course we're going to reject that. There's no point in even putting that sort of bid in. But can we afford to loan out some of our fringe players? There's no point really, is there? So we might as well just reject it. And as we head into the pre-season semi-finals, I only normally play the final. Are we going to get there? Yes, on penalties. Oh, we conceded a 90th minute goal, but still did it on penalties. And we missed a penalty in normal time that would have put the game to bed. Well, we got there in the end, but we made hard work of it, didn't we? And that's interesting. We faced the Danish side in the semis in Brøndby, and we'll now take on the Danish side in the final as well in, I can never pronounce the name, is it Midtjylland? Midtjylland as well. So yeah, bring them on. That's the only game we'll play today, but hopefully we'll get the win, because we desperately need the money more than anything. So we've got 9.4 million in our budget, and that's not a great deal of money, is it? If we win this final, which we're just about to go into, we might get an extra 1 million in cash, but really, we need the money from the Coronado sale if it goes through, but he's still not decided whether he wants to leave the club yet or not, which is really annoying. But I kind of want to make a signing in today's episode as well, because once I've played that final, that'll probably do it for the episode. But I want to make a signing, at least one signing for you guys today. But there's not really much we can do at the moment. We could try and sign like a really basic squad player like Marco Melli, or there's a guy called Capone as well that I think plays for Atalanta. You know, both of which aren't really going to do that much for us in this squad this season. And as fringe players, they're not really much of a step up on the Gallo triplets right now. But I do want to make at least one signing. We could try and sign a right back, to be fair, Lorenzo Venuti, because we have obviously Rispoli, the captain, that plays right back for us, but not an actual proper right back for the future. I mean, obviously Fabio Rossi can play there, but I wouldn't mind trying to sign a right back. But then again, how much is he going to cost us if we try and bring him in? Around 4 to 6 million. Oh, I don't know what to do. Right, well, I said I wanted to make a new signing, so we will try and make one here. Christian Capone from Atalanta, who can play on the left side of the wing, and also centre forward as well, which is quite useful as part of our 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Meaning he could play out wide if we could switch to a wide formation, or stay in that centre forward role if we'd prefer him to Lo Faso, who I do really like, to be fair. And he's got the flair trait as well, some decent technical stats. Yeah, we'll go after Capone, 3-star skills as well, and we'll try and bring him in to begin with. See, the thing is, like, I always try and make at least 1 or 2 new signings when a new season comes around for you guys. I don't want this to be the one season where we don't sign anyone right to begin with. But Atalanta are fine with a valuation bid, but they want a 5% sell-on clause, which, to be fair, I'm not against giving them. But I don't really want to have a sell-on clause on a young player that we might cash in on at some point in the future. But we need to make every penny count, and sell-on clauses aren't a guarantee if we keep the guy. So yeah, we need to make every single penny count. So I'll take that deal. That's okay with me. Every single penny counts with Palermo. We cannot afford to splash our cash around like it's nobody's business. Squad role rotation, 5-year contract, 8.9k a week on the wages. Let's see what he says to that. Okay, he'll take a pay cut, which would be absolutely lovely. He does want those sign-on bonuses right there, which are quite expensive. We will try and remove that bonus. I'm fine with a sign-on bonus. We'll try and keep the wages at 7.5k if we can and see what he says to that. He wants it back to 7.9k now, which, you know what, that's still a wage cut. I'm fine with that. So welcome to the club, Christian Capone, our first new signing of the season. Not exactly the headline signing I was looking to make, but gotta make every penny count. That's a cheap little option there. I'll take him. I'll take him. Question is, though, Capone or Lofaso in the centre forward role? I mean, you know, Lofaso last year got 10 plus goals for the season. We really, really liked him. He's got some really nice technical stats. Capone's got some decent ones as well, but I don't know. I find it very hard to choose between the two right now. Lofaso's got the 5-star weak foot as well, lest we forget, and 3-star skills compared to 2 and 3 for Capone. High medium work rates compared to medium work rates, both right-footed players. Capone's got the traits though, flair and technical dribbler. I don't know. I really don't know. In fact, do you know what? I'll do a YouTube poll for you guys to vote in the top right. Who should be our starting centre forward this year? Capone or Lofaso? Capone probably has a bit more potential, but Lofaso, we really like him. We really like him. So first and only game today then is indeed Midtjylland, the Danish side in the pre-season final. We won it last year. We desperately need to win it again to get the max amount of prize money in order to make 1 or 2 more signings before the window shuts. Our team is the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow you'll see for most of the season, because I really like the way we play in this setup, and quite a decent lineup as well. This will probably change as the games go on. We've got Cragno in goal, back for us, Satola, Beluski, Bonifazi, and Rispoli, the captain at right back, with a midfield quad Mergia, Barella, Melagoni, and also Capone starting in that cam role. Cutrone and Keane lead the line, and I want to win this game, get a few goals, most importantly, grab all that cash and run back to the airport. First game, only game, let's get the win, let's get our money.
L'allenatore aveva chiesto un'ala per rafforzare il reparto avanzato, un attaccante esterno, e vedremo che cosa saprà offrire fin da oggi.
Oggi vedremo di che pasta è fatto Pierluigi, ma se hanno deciso di puntare su di lui è evidente che l'allenatore nutre grande stima nei suoi confronti. Vediamo se riuscirà a non deluderlo.
And I promise if we score any headers today, I will not be busting out the chicken neck. It is definitely a dance move I will try out on the next night out with the boys, but yeah, I will make sure that if we do score a header, it is not getting used as a celebration in this game. As Mergia gets on the ball and finds Melagoni. And Melagoni slides it through to Cutrone, who's the competition's top scorer, and you see exactly why. Patrick Cutrone with a lovely fake shot on finish and an even better celebration, paying homage to LeBron James. 1-0 to Palermo, and a great ball by Melagoni there to release Cutrone. First time fake shot and an even better real shot. 1-0 Palermo, perfect start to the lads from Sicily. Section by Capone, and now through to Keane. And Keane to Cutrone, the goal scorer. Gives it to Barella. And Barella with the fake shot, looking for space to let fly from range. You know he can, but Hansel makes the save. And Nissen will turn it away. Still 1-0, but what a start from Palermo. You can see the desperateness in our You can see how desperate we are in our play right now. We need this cash. We can't afford to lose this game, man. I mean, quite literally, we can't afford the plane tickets home for the players. One of these boys will be getting left out here unless we win. Imagine if that was the case. Couldn't afford your ticket, mate. Sorry, we didn't win. But here's Nissen Christensen down this right-hand side, trying to take around Mergia. Good cross the middle. They're whipping in a lot of crosses right now, the Danish club. We are still up by a goal as Capone finds Melagoni, who started off very well today. And away he goes again. Past his man, he's got Cutrone with him and Moise Keane. He keeps on going, it's still Melagoni, great run. Oh my god, but what has happened to Moise Keane? The guy can't score. I tell you, man, I don't know who it was that injured him, but it was in the Frosinone game last season. That injury has totally ruined what I thought was going to be the top scorer last year and the top scorer of our club for years to come this time. Composure this time from Moise Keane, didn't just hoop it, took his time, found the bottom corner and makes it 2-0. That's what we want to see. So clearly with Moise, we don't smash, we take our time and we place it home. 2-0 and he's finally got one. And so there it is then, final score, Midtjylland 0, Palermo 2. The trophy is ours, the briefcase full of cash is going straight into my hands come the end of this game. Absolutely delighted with that. And once again we've won the pre-season tournament. I'm just realising as well, in all 5 of my season so far in CM saves on YouTube. We've won the pre-season tournament. Now, I don't know if it's a lot easier this year, but it seems like every single final we're in full control of from start to finish. So we've won the trophy, delighted with that. To be honest, I wonder if we could sell the trophy on the black market, maybe take it to a Danish pawn shop and try and exchange it for some cash. I'd rather the money, but it's good to win the trophy once again for the second straight season. And again, getting the most amount of money is the most important thing. So I felt we were in full control from start to finish. Midtjylland did have 6 shots, but only 2 fell on target, and really, they weren't very noteworthy. We were the better team. We deserved the win. But for the 2 boys up top, Cutrone and Keane, both bagging a goal with no Monachello in the team this season, as he's back to Atalanta after being here on loan last year. We want these guys to score the goals and make sure that they will bang them in as a partnership this year, like we planned for them to be in Season 1. So they have to carry a lot of weight this year, and hopefully they'll be good. And Melagoni played quite well as well, bagging the assist for the first goal. So 2-0 the final score, getting that most amount of prize money, most important thing, delighted with that. So 1.4 million for winning the pre-season tournament, delighted with that. But what I'd be more delighted with is if Coronado does go to Chanel for £4.8 million, because we desperately need that cash. Right now our budget is, what, £9 million exactly, but we really, really need some more cash with Palermo. So we're going to simulate to see if Coronado's going to leave or not. I'm very fearful that we're going to see the transfer talks break down, but come on, Igor, please, mate, please. We need the cash. We desperately need the money. That's a loan offer for in Gegneri. But come on, Coronado, please. Please leave. The suspense is killing me now. Please. No, no, no. Oh my god, no. You know when I said this season was going to be tough, I meant it. We still have Coronado. He's still the only non-Italian player here. That's £4.8 million we can't get hold of. And I can't really make that many more signings with £9 million that'll improve this team. Coronado, mate. Mate, you're not going to play here. You're not going to play. How much would it cost me to release him from the contract as well? I want to see that, because that'll probably cost like $1 million or $2 million, I reckon, to get rid of the guy. See, he's very unhappy. Then leave the club then. How much would it cost? Oh, it's only 155 grand, but either way, that's 4.8 million you've just cost us there, mate. This guy is literally just trying to negotiate a higher mutual termination in his contract so we give him more money. He doesn't want to leave. He knows he's got us by the balls, and oh god. Damn it! Like, this is exactly what I meant at the start of the episode. This is going to be a very tough season for us. We may have won a pre-season tournament, but believe me, this is going to be very tough this year. Very tough indeed. But you know what? We're going to end the first episode there. I wanted to make 2 signings, but we'll just leave it for the 1 today. But we'll return in the next episode. Hopefully make a couple of signings then. And we'll have our first Coppa Nazionale game against Genoa, who Coronado just rejected in the round of... Is that round of 32 as well? And then maybe as well the first Serie A game against Roma at home, which would be a great clash. So thanks for watching today's episode of Club and Country, guys. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the first episode of the new season, and please do drop a like, as likes are of course very much appreciated, and it really helps the channel out as well. Much love to you all, have a great evening, and I'll see you for the next episode of C and C very soon. Bye.